Hello, I'm Seung-Yuk Choi from Hanyang University. Today, I'm going to talk about Mut Combinator, which is software to identify mutated peptides, allowing combinatorial mutations using nucleotide-based graph search. Before we get started, I would like to introduce MSMS-based proteomics, how we obtain the data, and the problem of interpreting the data. When it comes to sequencing proteins, they are too complex to sequence directly, so we digest proteins into peptides and analyze the peptides using mass spectrometry. Mass spectrometry estimates mass-to-charge ratio and abundance of peptides. In the end, we can get from hundreds of thousands to a million tandem mass spectra from a single experiment. Peaks in a spectrum represent mass-to-charge ratio and abundance of partial peptide sequences. Now, the final step is how to infer peptide sequences from the spectrum. To reliably identify peptide spectrum matches, database search is adopted. Database search compares each spectrum with peptide sequences in the given protein sequence database. In general, we can infer the peptide sequence of a spectrum from how many peaks can cover the partial protein sequence. Database search strongly depends on the protein sequence database, so it is important to use a proper protein sequence database. For this reason, several methods built in protein sequence database were introduced, and they usually utilize mutations from next-generation sequencing. For example, CustomProDB generates a sample-specific protein sequences, assuming that all mutations occur simultaneously in a gene. On the other hand, ChemProba assumes that all digested peptides can have no more than a single mutation. For example, given the reference sequence and possible mutations, CustomProDB generates one mutated peptide sequence, and ChemProba generates three mutated peptide sequences. However, there are still three mutated peptide sequences. They are never considered during search. There is an alternative, a variant graph. Variant graph is a nucleotide-based graph representation of RNA-seq data. It was suggested by Wu and colleagues. It can represent all mutations in a linear graph where nodes represent exons and edges represent junction of exons. However, it is not designed to represent protein coding transcriptome. Therefore, we added transcripts and their frame information as binary vectors to deal with protein coding transcriptome. For example, there are these two transcripts, and the first transcript is denoted by 7 zeros and 1. The second transcript is denoted by 6 zeros, 1 and 0, and each frame is denoted as F1, F2, and F3. For transcripts in the same gene, the overlapped nodes are divided into common node and distinct nodes, and then the frames are recalculated. For example, the node in a red box is divided into TA and TTG. After that, the first node has the same frame as that of original node, but the frame of the second node is changed as rotating by the size of nucleotides in the previous node. In this example, the previous node size is 2, so the frame is up-rotated twice from that of previous node. And then common nodes are merged while unifying each frame information. In the last step, mutations are augmented in the graph by creating a new node for mutation, dividing node where the mutation is inserted. And frame is recalculated by the same logic. Note that the new node has the same frame information as its wild-type counterpart. In the case of deletion, we simply add a new transcript model to the gene before the merge step. Considering all possible combinations of mutations is intractable because the number of mutated protein sequences will grow exponentially with the number of mutations. To solve this problem, we introduce Mute Combinator. Mute Combinator combines three techniques: variant graph to express combinations of mutations, graph index to access specific locations in the variant graph, and tag-based search to speed up the graph search. To show the usefulness of Mute Combinator, we further analyzed mutated peptides from the previous proteogenomics study for early onset gastric cancer. First, we constructed a variant graph of the expressed transcript using a total of 96,307 mutations from both sample-specific and COSMIC database. Note that both mutation sources share only 254 in common. Against the variant graph, we searched almost 2.8 million MSMS spectra, which were left unidentified from previous search using FASTA sequence database. This shows the workflow in this study. The previous search strategy is denoted as conventional search. They used customized DB to identify mutated peptides. From the search, they identified 1,741 mutated peptide spectrum matches, PSMs, after removing non-peptides and contaminants. We further searched the unidentified spectra using Mute Combinator with coding search mode allowing up to 3 mutations per peptide. This figure simply illustrates the variant graph. Gray line indicates non-coding region, and blue box indicates coding region. Each mutation source is also described here. There are 4 possible types of peptides from the search. After 1% FD estimation, we subsequently searched unidentified spectra using Mute Combinator with non-coding search mode. After that, we filtered out non-peptides and contaminants from the result. Coding search resulted in 211 mutated PSMs, and the non-coding search resulted in 20 mutated PSM and 16 wild-type PSMs. When it comes to mutated peptides in the coding regions, we could additionally identify 211 PSMs, 80 peptides, 52 genes, and 70 combinations of mutations. This amounts to 10 to 11% increased coverages in terms of mutated peptides, genes, and combinations of mutations when compared with the previous result. As for combinations of mutations, 61 among 17 combinations of mutations were derived from cosmic mutations. Here is an interesting example. There were 4 mutated peptides that seemed to be exclusively expressed. In LSP1, 2 mutations were observed from sample-specific variant calls, but the mutations were expressed exclusively at peptide level. The first mutation, G2A, was only observed in the left PSM, and the second mutation, A2T, was only observed in the right PSM. We further compared conventional search and our approach using KEGG pathways. When analyzed with additionally identified genes, 10 of KEGG pathways were significantly enriched than the previous result. Among them, 4 pathways were related to inflammation, which is well-known characteristics of cancer. In the list, we also noticed the proteoglycans in cancer pathway, which reportedly showed negative mRNA survival correlation via previous research. When it comes to aberrantly translated peptides, we identified 17 mutated peptides, but 13 among them were discarded because of protein coding. Note that selecting novel peptides allowing mutations must be curated by considering mutated peptides in coding regions. As a result, we could find 14 novel peptides supported by MSMS spectra. All of them, except one pseudogene, were identified as unique peptides. In the case of Framesfoot, 3 peptides among them were occurred mutations. In conclusion, Mute Combinator is a powerful tool to discover mutated peptides by considering combinations of mutations from various sources such as sample-specific and cosmic mutations. We reanalyzed the previous research with Mute Combinator and could find 11.8% more MSMS certified combinations of mutations that were expressed at peptide level. With these additional identifications, we showed that 10 KEGG pathways were enriched than the previous result. It implies that Mute Combinator could suggest elaborate understanding of mutation expression at peptide level. We also showed that Mute Combinator can be applied to find novel peptides harboring mutations. That's all. Thanks for your attention. I'm Seung-Yuk Choi from Hanyang University in South Korea. This is me This is my advisor, Unok Baek. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a message. Enjoy the virtual conference.